In addition to being currently the best Formula One driver, Lewis Hamilton is a powerful man who knows how to enjoy life with his money. But have you ever stopped to think about how this young athlete lives? In this video, you'll find out what the luxurious life of Lewis Hamilton is like. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications. Check the option all, but you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. All right, let's get started. Career. Born in 1985 in Stevenage, a small town in England, Lewis Carl Davidson Hamilton, known only as Lewis Hamilton, is considered the greatest Formula One driver. The son of a black father and a white mother, the fight for racial equality has always been a flag he has defended. And it's not for nothing that he is currently the only black driver in Formula One. His career began in childhood, when his father gave him a go-kart and promised to work hard at various jobs to support his son's dream. Hamilton quickly stood out a lot, winning several amateur championships, showing signs that he would become a super driver. And in 2007, Lewis Hamilton managed to enter Formula One, proving to be a true phenomenon, as the most successful driver in his debut, taking second place in the World Championship. The following year, he became the youngest Formula One world champion in history, taking the victory away from Brazilian Felipe Massa by just 1 point. Since then, Hamilton's career has taken off, having already accumulated more than 7 titles in his career, consecrating himself as a star on the racetrack. And it's no wonder that he is considered by many to be one of the best drivers of all time. Currently, Lewis Hamilton is one of the highest paid athletes in the world, able to enjoy a super luxurious life. Car collection. As the greatest Formula One driver, it is to be expected that Lewis Hamilton has real machines in his garage. And considering the fact that he is sponsored by the automaker Mercedes, he doesn't even have to spend a penny to enjoy beautiful cars. Among the supercars he has been seen using are, for example, Mercedes EQS, valued at $120,000. Mercedes AMG G63, valued at $160,000. Mercedes Maybach S600, valued at $185,000. 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, valued at $200,000. Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, valued at $250,000. Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR, valued at $265,000. Ferrari 599 GTO, valued at $700,000. McLaren P1, valued at $1,200,000. LaFerrari, valued at $1,200,000. Mercedes Maybach 6, valued at $2 million. Pagani Zonda 760 LH, estimated at $2.6 million. And even a Mercedes AMG Project One, the only car in the world to bring Formula One hybrid technology to the road. To give you an idea of its power, it is capable of accelerating from 0 to 120 miles per hour in less than 6 seconds, reaching a maximum speed of 217 miles per hour. And for those who want Hamilton's supercar, it is necessary to pay no less than $2.7 million. And his most expensive car is his Shelby 427 Cobra, a collectible that can cost as much as $5 million. Real estate. Lewis Hamilton is a man who likes to invest in beautiful properties, and it's no wonder that in his portfolio there are multi-million-dollar properties. In Monaco, for example, where he's always participating in Formula One races, Hamilton has a luxurious apartment at his disposal. It is speculated that the property is located in the Monte Carlo neighborhood and costs something around $15 million. Moving up in price, in 2017 the race car driver bought a house in the Kensington area, west of London, in the United Kingdom. The decor has a more classic architectural style, with older but very sophisticated furniture. At the back of the property there is a garden with a wooden summer house, where they speculate that he wanted to build a ballroom. Although there is not much information about this property, according to media reports, he paid around £18 million, or the equivalent of approximately $20.4 million. In New York City, in the United States, is another location that Lewis Hamilton likes to invest in. And it's no wonder that he owns 2 apartments in the city. One of them has an incredible view of the Hudson River, located in a super luxurious building, capable of offering many amenities to its residents. Among the amenities available in the building are gym, sauna, 270-square-foot heated pool, massage room, outdoor party room, among many other things. And it's no wonder that other celebrities have also lived there, such as the famous couple Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen. And to give you an idea of the price, Lewis Hamilton is estimated to have invested around 32 million euros, or the equivalent of more than $36 million. 1 block away, Hamilton also has another apartment located on Greenwich Street in New York's Tribeca neighborhood. It is nothing less than an 8,880-square-foot triplex, a huge space capable of offering a lot of comfort for the driver. The living room, for example, is very large, with a double-height ceiling, which brings a great sense of spaciousness to the environment. Another point that draws attention in the property is the huge number of windows that exist, providing excellent natural lighting. And to live in this gigantic apartment, it's not cheap. According to some sources, for the homeowner's dues alone, Hamilton pays around $16,000 a month. Pretty pricey, isn't it? And the price of the property is what is really frightening, costing Hamilton something around 34 million euros, or the equivalent of over $38 million. Jet. To help get around the world, Lewis Hamilton has a super private jet always at his disposal. His aircraft is the Bombardier Challenger 605 model, a medium-sized, long-range business jet capable of crossing continental distances with ease and efficiency. The interior of the aircraft is very comfortable, with a very wide and spacious structure, offering an exceptional flight experience for up to 12 passengers. A comfort that was confirmed by the photo that Hamilton posted on his Instagram. And to have one of these, it is necessary to invest a real fortune. To give you an idea of the price, a new aircraft of this model costs more than $34 million. And according to press reports, Hamilton has decided to sell his jet as part of a move toward a greener lifestyle to help reduce carbon emissions. Relationships. Being a very famous and vain young athlete, it is to be expected that Lewis Hamilton will be very successful with women. Throughout his career, there has been speculation regarding several romances. Among the beautiful women he has dated are, for example, Danielle Lloyd, Jodie Ama, Lotta Hinsa, Vivian Burkhart, Nicole Scherzinger, Rihanna, Rita Ora, Barbara Palvin, Winnie Harlow, Sophia Richie, Nicki Minaj. And current speculation suggests that he is having a romance with Dominican Republic model Camila Kendra. Not to mention all the other relationships that he certainly must have had but never went public. Multi-million-dollar deals. In addition to being the highest-paid driver in the world, Lewis Hamilton has other sources of income that generate him millions of dollars every month. To manage all of his ventures, he founded Project 44, a company that manages all of his businesses. One of his multi-million-dollar investments is, for example, in the vegan food market. As a shareholder in Neat Burger, a fast food restaurant that produces hamburgers without animal meat. And according to what has been reported, the driver intends to open dozens of units in the coming years. Another of his investments is in Athletic Greens, a sports nutrition company that offers supplements for those looking for a healthier lifestyle. Hamilton is also an investor in startup Notco, a Chilean technology company that uses artificial intelligence to create plant-based foods. The company has been so successful that it has already become a unicorn startup, worth more than $1 billion. And of course, in the automobile business, he also has large investments. Lewis Hamilton decided to found his own racing team, called X44, which competes in the off-road electric car category. And in addition to owning several businesses, Hamilton also helps people in need. For example, he has his own institute called Mission 44, an organization that aims to help youth from minority groups in the UK. And to give you an idea of how generous he is, he recently donated to his own foundation no less than £20 million, the equivalent of $22.7 million. We can then conclude that in addition to being a genius on the tracks, Lewis Hamilton is a great businessman. Fortune. Considered by many to be the best Formula One driver of all time, It is a fact that Lewis Hamilton has already accumulated a nice net worth throughout his career. To get an idea of his earnings, he is nothing less than the highest-paid driver in the history of Formula One, and the highest-paid British sportsman of all time, surpassing the great footballer David Beckham. Compared to other sports, in 2021, he ranked 8th on the list of the highest-paid athletes in the world, earning around $82 million that year, an amount more than enough to not have to work ever again. This is due to the fact that he is the only driver who goes beyond the barriers of his sport with a strong media presence, which is why he is coveted by big companies. To get a sense of how relevant he is, just as Instagram, for example, is on course to reach the 30 million follower mark. And because he has a good public image, big brands invest a lot of money to associate their image with his. He is sponsored by companies such as the car maker Mercedes, the electronics company LG, the American brand Tommy Hilfiger, the sports brand Puma, among many others. And according to estimates, his net worth is around 280 million pounds, or more than 380 million in US dollars. But since he is still a young athlete, it is very likely that this amount will continue to grow, as everything indicates that he will continue to have a spectacular career. Hey, did you like the video? So, don't forget to leave your like and comment, and leave some suggestions for other videos, and hopefully we're gonna do it. All About channel. Videos to satisfy your curiosity.